How long was he discovering?
Say 20-25 minutes roughly. But what, we got the Javon 2.0, who's wearing 74. He's shredded now. He's got a bit more muscle mass. He looks good in clothes. He can take off the top. You know, he's back in MMA now. This is 1.0 and this is 2.0. We have a little bridge, right?
Yeah.
What do you think is the main obstacle from stopping you from getting to 2.0?
I'll say it's just my lifestyle, to be honest.
Lifestyle.
Yeah, my lifestyle. Just going college. Then obviously some days of the week I'll work, for example, and then just not being asked to get up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I think it's fair to say accountability and motivation will be a huge factor if we are to work together to really get you on the right path.
Yeah, I would say so.
That's a good question, but that was good.
Also, yeah, to be honest, yeah.
You see the difference there, though? I know I mentioned it yesterday in a group session. You see the difference there how he looked at you serious and his whole body language changed when you weren't being his friend and laughing about his inconsistency.
Yeah. You think it's fair on yourself to be 1.0 right now?
Nah. Nah.
I mean, you mentioned to me at the beginning of the call, you say, man, I have more potential, I can see it, you know. That's
I'm not happy. I'm not happy with myself, I'll be honest. Like
you're not happy.
I know I can be in a better place. It's just that I feel like in a way I need help getting there, if you know what I mean. Or I need some type of professional helping, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, like something like that, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I get you. Because you mentioned to me, you see the potential in yourself, you really want to change your life. So you, in your mind, you can already...
Okay, so he's not even really clear what he wants. So he's saying things like professional help, one-to-one help, something like that. Do you get what I mean? Devon, I don't get what you mean. Please be clear with me. What is it you need from this program?
Yeah.
What is it that we need to do to get you to that 2.0 version of yourself? Because at the end of the day, Javon, it's not really about this program. It's all on you. What internally do you need to change? Because it sounds like you're not even really sure about what you really want from a program right now.
You already see the 2.0 version of you. You already envisioned it. The only thing you have to do is make the change in your life to get there.
Yeah.
What do you think that changes that you have to make?
Just getting up, going to the gym, working on eating properly as well. Obviously getting the right amount of nutrients and protein. I would say just get up and go do it, if you know what I mean.
Get up and go do it. Would you say you would need some external help as well?
For example?
External help as in a coach?
No, I wouldn't say in person.
When I say a coach, I mean like something that we provide you with the plan, the meal plan is what I'm saying.
I would say so, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you have a girlfriend?
Yeah, something like that.
I see. A bit complicated, yeah?
Something like that, yeah.
How would it feel to make her, show her, like...
You know, if you notice, throughout the old call, he always says things like, something like that. You need to really call him out and stuff like that. Because a prospect can never be clear to themselves. They'll never be clear to you and wanting to move forward, wanting to pull that trigger. It makes sense?
Yeah. This is not me, to show the 2.0 version of yourself.
Yeah, I'll say she'll be happy as well, you know what I'm saying?
Happy. I can tell by the smile on your face, man. What do your family think? Do they tell you, Javon, come on, get in the gym, or are they like...
I'll be real, they're more like, I would say not like with them, they're like, yeah, they don't care, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's what it is, isn't it?
Yeah, they don't care, like just do whatever, innit? But
the main thing is that you want to change for yourself, you know? That's the main thing we established. So we're getting somewhere. So you say the main barrier from getting from 1.0 to 2.0 is really giving yourself that kick. Like saying, come on, Javon, I need to change my life, isn't it?
Yeah, literally.
I mean, where are you based?
Me, Manchester.
Manchester. So I'm from London. I'm sure you...
Okay. Instead of saying, where are you based, to then talk about something so irrelevant to here where we're trying to make him change who he is, it should have been like, but Javon, why has it taken us so long to realize this and make a change? No, where are you based?
Yeah.
Where was the relevance of that question now? Does it make sense, bro?
You have some, sunshine coming up and stuff.
Yeah. I used to live in London. Live in London. I recently moved to Manchester 2 years ago.
Yeah, I can tell by the accent.
Yeah, I know. That's what you can tell, innit? I don't have a Manchester accent.
Nah, you don't, I'll be honest. But I'm sure you can, in Manchester, you have sun, right?
Yeah, the sun's
Really?
today. It was a good weather today.
Yeah,
So,
it's like a little glimpse of, summer's coming. It's like
yeah,
saying, lock in,
yeah, I know what you're
Yeah,
saying.
yeah. Let's talk in the future. We bring you on, Javon. We get you to the 2.0 version of yourself. We help you. We provide you with the resources. At the same time, you stay committed and you really give yourself that kick up the arse. So we both work together. Now we are 2.0 Javon, right? Tell me, how does that look?
Man's happy. I'm happy. You know what I'm saying?
I've got a
Obviously, I want to
question
keep
for you.
working at it because I realized like
That's me.
Yesterday you said, don't say that we are now 2.0 version of ourselves. How else would I phrase that in that moment?
Okay, so
You
if
said,
you
don't big him up in the moment to say he's 2.0.
okay, so ask me that question again, bro. Say that question
Yeah,
again.
yesterday in the call I said, now we are 2.0 in the future.
Yeah.
And you said, don't say we are 2.0, don't big him up. How should I rephrase that?
Okay,
Because now I'm
so
doing the future pacing part.
okay, so you saying you're 2.0 now, you should say, let's say you take that step forward, you start taking accountability, you get a coach, you take the step forward, you become that 2.0 version of yourself. Let's say that happens. What does the future look like?
They say if they take action, then they will become 2.0.
Yeah. Because if you're telling him that he's 2.0 now already,
Mm.
like, still a bit, bye. Thanks
No.
for the motivational chat. I'm gone now. Make sense?
Yeah. Okay.
no matter how big, like, obviously when I was like, I would say like when I was properly going, even though it was only for a short bit of time, or when I was training, for example, like I was happy with myself. Obviously, then I went through a little downfall because of whatever injury that occurred.
Yep.
And like I want to get back to that, and obviously keep getting bigger. If you know what I mean, keep increasing my muscle, and you know what I'm saying,
Like my question was, where you say 3 months time, that's going to be July, right?
Yeah.
Prime summertime. Everyone's out in Mani, everyone's out in the sun. What are you doing differently from now?
I'm going out, I'm going to the beaches, I'm enjoying myself. You know what I'm
You're
saying?
wearing the right clothes, you're feeling good.
I'm going outside in tank tops, if you know what I'm on about.
Oh, even tank tops, yeah?
maybe.
Come on, man. We don't do maybes, Ronnie. We have to speak with intention. If we want something, we're going to go get it,
Yeah.
I like that. I like that you cleared him out and made him start talking more about himself.
Yeah.
And like making him realize, let's stop moving from this person that says, oh, maybe. He was speaking so much about who he wanted to be, then he said, well, maybe. So that's good that you called him out there.
Tank tops it is, then, isn't it?
Tank tops it is. You know how it is.
Yeah.
Even no t-shirts, man. That's how good we'll be looking.
Hopefully, yeah. That's what
Hopefully.
that's what I want. You get me?
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking for.
Do you see yourself going forward and forward with your fitness journey?
Yeah, I want to train for like my whole life. You know,
Yeah, of course. It's a good thing to get involved in, isn't it?
like gym is essential for your mindset, for your body as well. Because obviously, it is when you're not doing anything, you're just gonna rust.
Yeah. How old are you?
Me, I'm 19.
Oh, 19. Yeah, no, it's good that you have that mindset. Some people your age, you probably look at them and think, fuck, at least.
He doesn't have the mindset though.
Yeah, I know. I said the wrong thing.
Because if you're telling him that he's got the mindset and everything, why is he gonna invest into a personal trainer?
At least I'm not in that position, isn't it?
I know what you're saying.
Yeah. But that's good. So you said you're gonna be wearing tank tops, you're gonna be out every day.
Yeah, literally. Summer holidays are coming. I'm just gonna be out and about.
You got any holidays planned?
Yeah, just gonna be like going out, friends, family. If you know what I'm on about. Not going.
Motives the whole summer.
Yeah, so maybe motives that. Yeah, just gonna be chilling on that. If you know what I mean.
Yeah. That's how summer should be, isn't it? Having fun.
Yeah, a little break on that from society, not society, but from like studying and stuff. And
yeah.
Yeah.
Now you see, Javon, that's the top of the mountain. We got there, We're 2.0. We're out, tank tops.
Yeah.
We're here, we're doing this, we're doing that. But there's also another side to the story, There's another side, like we don't do anything about it. We carry on training the way we are. Some days we turn up, some days we don't.
Mm-hmm.
And we eat how we want to. We eat whatever mom puts on the food, naan bread, all this and that. Let's say this was to carry on going until July. How would that look for you?
Yeah, not enough progress. It'll just be rubbish, yeah, literally.
How do you think you'd gain more fat? Do you think you'll become more lazy, or?
I'd say like, yeah, I just
Okay, so when you're talking about the consequence of inaction, not taking action, whenever they say something about not making progress, say not making progress, what did you mean by that?
Yeah,
So,
I assumed in that moment I shouldn't get them to the. Yeah,
it's very easy to assume though, bro. It's
yeah,
very,
I know. You don't think about it in the moment.
yeah, but don't assume.
Yeah,
And the best way to stop you from assuming is to just think before you speak. Wait for
yeah,
3 seconds.
It wouldn't be progressing, if you know what I mean.
yeah.
Just be at the same rate, just slow, 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 and
hmm
gaining fire as well, if you know what I mean.
So there's like just a negative picture if you don't take any action.
Yeah, literally, negative picture.
So what do you think is the right decision you have to make?
Hey, just work harder,
That's right.
try my best.
So,
Try your best or do your best. Which one is it?
okay.
Because Javon, I'm noticing a big pattern in our conversation. Call him out on these type of things. You say you want to work harder, you're not going to make any excuses, but then you end the conversation with saying something that doubts yourself. Like, I hope so, try. Why do we have these limiting beliefs of doubt? Like, I don't know. And how long have we been thinking this way? And what will be the outcome if we continue having this limiting belief? Will we ever become the person we want to become? Because we can give you the personal training. This is an online coach. Personal trainer is not going to be by your side throughout the whole way.
You know, based on what you told me, you know, you're skinny fat right now, you wanna become shredded, and you want to gain a bit more muscle mass, and you want to get to this picture, you want to become more confident, and you want to become less lazy. I believe we can help you. We've helped a lot of people like you in the past. I'm sure you saw on social media.
Yeah,
Would you be opposed to me showing you how we can get you there?
yeah. No, I don't oppose it. No.
Great. I'm gonna share my screen with you, and I'm gonna show you how we can get you there. I'm gonna share my screen. Let me know when you can see. Can you see?
Yeah, I can see it.
1 second, bro. Yeah, that's the one. So this is the main man you saw on the social media. This is how he was in one stage. You know, he was smoking, he was drinking. You see, he's just a bit fat. He's doing nothing with his life. You see, he's got acne and all of this stuff. And then he had a turning point in his life, and he thought, man, I need to take action. Guess how long it took him to get to this stage?
6 months.
Around 6 months, 6 months to a year. It took him.
Oh,
That's a mad transformation. Don't you
yeah, I
think?
know. It's only because I watched the video on it because he was talking about how long.
Yeah,
it took
so
him.
you already know more than me then.
Yeah, yeah. I watched the video on it and he was talking about how it took him around like first it was 3 months, then he was 6, then a year.
Yeah, like he had a little step-by-step plan to get to where he is.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I was saying, that's the step-by-step plan. He first was like this, then he went to a cut to lose all the fat to become more toned, and to really train hard to really get that definition. And then after he put on the bulk to gain a bit more mass and train harder, and now the t-shirts are feeling better, the clothes are feeling now, and now he's a bit at the bigger stage.
Yeah, the bulk in it, yeah.
And then what happens then? Another cut. It's bulk cut. So you're like in a little process. So now this is a cut. You see, he looks more skinny again. He get rid of the excess fat. He's looking more lean. You see, even his face is looking like, fuck, how the hell did I do this? And you see, this is like the pro.
Right. You see the pitch right now. It's shit. It's shit.
Yeah.
Do you know why I'm saying this? Do you know why I'm saying this shit?
Because it's not towards him.
It's just a uni presentation.
Yeah.
He's talking about he's in a bad shape right now. He's painting. He doesn't know when to go to the gym. Stay consistent. Everything you talk about these phase 4, the personal trainers and transformation, you always relate it back to him.
Mm.
Everything you're saying, you relate it back to him.
Yeah.
He falls, he struggles. He's just watching it like, wow, he's amazing.
You see, the thing is, I never done one with a presentation, so I don't know how to really go forward with that. Do you think I should have just gone straight to the things that we offer?
No. Still have your presentation. But everything you're talking about, you're relating it back to his problems.
Mm.
There's nothing bad about having a presentation, especially in this type of offers.
Yeah.
Oh, what you need to do is always remember what is coming out my mouth. Is it relating back to this guy? Even if you have to skip parts of the comments, or even if you have to skip parts of the presentation, just make sure it's relating back to this prospect.
Okay.
Not once did you up to now. I've not watched the full thing yet. Up to now, not once you're saying, "Do you see how this will help you?"
Yeah. Process. Skinny fat, then you cut down, then you bulk up, then you cut down, then you bulk up, and then you eventually get to.
Let's say for example now. Let's say for example now you wanted to get into let's say for example when you join my program, if I shared you a PowerPoint and said that's what this guy did, this is my story, this is that, you'd be like, be honest, nice, but I don't really care.
Yeah.
You're like, what are you gonna do for me?
Mm.
That is what the pitch is.
This, you know. So
Yeah.
are you with me?
Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, I
All
see.
right.
That's why you have to be saying, "Are you with me?"
What was that? Sorry, that's when I have to be saying it.
No. The reason why the pitch is a pitch is going bad when you have to say to the prospect, "Are you with me?"
Yeah.
Because you know your head, I'm just mind dumping.
I'll be honest. In that moment, I was thinking I need to skip this part and get onto the app and the training. Because yeah. So these are. Let me talk you through the team. This is Oscar.
Okay, let's move past the picture, bro.
Skip to the part where I'm on the next slide. I think I start doing things better there.
Stop while I was watching the pitch. You've had like a 20-minute pitch there.
Yeah, I know. I need to fix it up.
Pitch should only be like 10 minutes.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
B2C offers, but if it's like B2B where you have to show all these reviews and that, but B2C offers, the pitch shouldn't be too long. Listen.
In college, and he's already like thinking, right, I'm gonna push this work and I'm gonna get a high protein meal and I'm gonna feel amazing.
yeah.
And Javon 2.0 is looking back at you and thinking, man, why the fuck did you not do this yesterday? Do you think I'm right?
Yeah, I know. I hear what you're
Yeah.
saying. Literally, bro.
Should have laughed at him.
I shouldn't have. Oh yeah. So based on 1 to 10, 1 being I don't know, 10 being it can help me. On a scale of 1 to 10, how certain do you think this is gonna help you get to your goal?
He's gonna say 10. That's not the right temperature check. He's gonna say 10.
Yeah.
I would say like.
But you said it's not the
obviously, I
right
don't wanna be
temperature check.
confident.
No, that's not the right temperature check. If you're asking someone 1 to 10, how do you see this will get you to your goals? It's vague. It's a vague temperature check. Just say, do you see how this will get you to that 2.0 version of yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why? The time you use the temperature check is when you say 1 being, I want this white guy to fuck off my screen. 10 being, I'm ready to invest in myself for the information I've given you today. Where
So
are
it's
you right?
right before the price drop, you mean?
Yes. Not
Okay.
1 to 10. Do you think this is for you? It's vague. Like, because it's vague because you then have to, if you say 6, you don't have to keep on explaining yourself. Maybe you have to go back to the pitch presentation. Just ask, well, after you do your pitch, just say, do you think this is for you? Do you see how it'll get you to your goals? If he says no, then just end the call. If he says, yeah, I do, why? Let him sell it back to himself.
Yeah.
But you get a little smarty pants that will be like, I'll give you a 9. It's not perfect yet. Then you look silly. Do you know what I mean?
I would say like a good 9. Like,
Oh, that's a high number to be honest.
yeah, like, I would say a good 9. Like, this will help as long as I stick to it. You know what I mean? Like, just gotta stick to it.
So It's a 9 out of 10. What would make it a 10 out of 10?
That's just depending on me, if you know what I mean. Obviously, from your
See, he said that's because it's depending on me. You've
Yeah.
not changed who he is. Make sense?
side, I'd say 10 out of 10. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, from my side, I'd say a 9, as long as I know that I'm going to put the work in, you know what I mean? And I'm
David, but I'm so confused. Why would you invest into something if you know you're not going to put your all in? How do you doubt yourself? You say you want to be able to take your top off on the beach. You want your girlfriend to look up to you and look good. I'm really struggling to understand what you mean by just mute what's it called? Mute yourself while you're not talking, please, bro, because of the background noise. Cheers. So why are we spoken for 40 minutes and you're not still sure about yourself? I don't think we can help you then.
going to try my best, obviously. And obviously, I'm going to push myself to do it.
Yeah.
And obviously, for the next 3 months, that's what like caught my eye, like the next 3 months, of the training. And then obviously seeing the results of Javon 2.0, like we can stay going ahead with it, if you know what I mean.
The sky's the limit, man. You could get your physique in 3 months, but then in 3 months you could think, what is this? I can do even better now. I've seen my potential. I've
Literally.
trained. I've put in the work. I've fucked off all the excuses. I've locked in with diet. I'm training like a boss. Why can't I not do even better? You know?
Yeah, 100. I'm not gonna just stop at 3 months, obviously. Like,
That's the way 2.0 thinks. You know?
yeah.
2.0 is always striving for excellence. He never wants to be average. He doesn't settle down and think, I've got what I want. Let me just relax now. You know? He thinks, right, we done it. What's next? What's the next step? What's the next step? Let's keep going. You know? I've got it. Now let's go even better, even better, even better. Right? So I've got another question. Do you feel like I've covered all your problems in what I've said to help you get to your goal?
Yeah, I would say you have, yeah.
And are you ready and committed to do everything possible to change your life and get to future 2.0 self?
Yeah, I believe I am, to be honest, yeah.
So, Javon, the investment for this is £1,500.
Why we done that, bro? Why we dropped the price like that? And why we said that before the price? You're on mute, bro. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. You need to have asked them before ask them before you drop the price. 1 being get off my screen. 10 being I've given you all the information to invest in yourself today. No, sorry, my mind just went blank.
The temperature check, 1 to 10.
Yeah, 1 to 10. 1 being you want me to fuck up the screen. 10 being I'm ready to invest in myself.
I threw in the wrong place.
Yeah, with all the information provided. Then
Yeah.
Obviously, if you're before you price drop, if you're just giving quick questions that he's saying yes to, there's going to be awkwardness when you say your price. Can be like, oh, I can't say yes to that. You see it?
Now? Or
Yes.
See? Because you didn't say to him, you didn't do the temperature check. Because I'm ready to invest in myself now before you drop the price. And that's why he's saying now. Do you see the reason of this, bro?
Yeah, I do. I should have thrown the temperature check in that moment. So it's...
You can't have a prospect say to you, now. Yeah, now. There's no urgency for him to change. That's why it's giving you shit like now. Well, of course now. Okay, now. You know what I mean? That's why you have to do that temperature check. I'm ready to invest in myself now because you've said it before you mentioned the price. Makes sense?
Yeah.
So wait, I want to ask one question though. So if I invest now 1,500, yeah, because like myself, I'm trying to see how the next 3 months will go. Because obviously it said like 3 months free training, for example. Yeah, and then obviously seeing the change and seeing what's been built in myself, for example, then being able to invest more. If you know what I mean?
Right. So you thought that this was for free?
No, I thought like the next 3 months of training,
No. It comes with an initial investment.
At the start of the call, did you say, let's say everything checks out, will you be willing to invest in yourself today?
No, that was my mistake. Yeah, should have qualified him. Yeah.
At the start of the call, you ask him, bro, you know all this, bro. At the start
Yeah,
of
I
the
know. Yeah, I know.
And in the start of the call, you say to him, okay, before we get into it, let's say everything checks out. Would there be anything stopping you from investing in yourself today? You've spoken to this guy for 40 minutes and you've said to him 1,005. All this call, you've been smiling with him. There's been no urgency from his end. And now you're telling him 1,500. Go away. That's what he's saying now. What are you talking about? And for you to then say to him, oh, you thought this was free. He's thinking, yeah, I fucking thought it was free. you've been laughing with me through the whole call.
Yeah, man. Because let me give you a bit of a insight. If we give you something for free, do you feel like that will push you forward, or do you feel like if you was to invest in yourself first, you feel like you would push more then?
I'd say both. It depends, though. It depends.
Right. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. What you said is a bit wrong. The investment is at the beginning because we have to provide you with the.
No. When it's objection time, the formula for objection is you and the prospect versus the objection. This is a very, very sensitive period. If you're saying to the prospect, no, what you're saying there is quite wrong, I'm gonna be like, and you want me to pay you? And you're telling me I'm wrong.
Yeah.
He should have been like, you just said depends. Oh, what do you mean by depend? Okay, let's give a scenario here. Let's say give a scenario here, Jacob. If you paid 1,500 for a 3 months program, will you wake up tomorrow morning and give your all? Yes. Why is that? Because I've paid. And at the end of the 3 months, will you wake up and still go, yes, because I paid a lot of money. Okay. And if it's free, would you wake up on a Monday morning, raining, and get to training, following your plan? Because you told me earlier you never follow your plan. Will you? But be like, yeah, I think I will, man, if you give me a free plan. But you've had many plans before. What will be different now? Did you see the difference there, J-Bro? When I told you what would you do if you paid, you told me you'd wake up on a rainy Monday. When I told you if you didn't pay, you said you wouldn't. So now it's you and the prospect versus the objection.
Yeah.
If you're battling with someone on an objection time, they're not going to pay you. Makes sense?